my god! How's it going, Whovians, and welcome back. Today we are finishing the 60th anniversary special, and this one's the big one. Before we go into my feelings about this episode, last time we basically had the Doctor and Donna alone without a TARDIS, without a Sonic, on this empty spaceship with like this strange unknown countdown, and there was these not things who started to take form of the Doctor and Donna, and it was a kind of like a spiritual sequel to Midnight. I thought it was really good how the more they thought, they would turn more into them, and you know, what is the Doctor if not for thinking a mile a minute? So it was a really good episode, stressful, and the Doctor picked the wrong Donna. So I wonder if that's going to have any overarching implications in this episode, or maybe even through Shooty's season next year, because maybe the Doctor feels like he's slipping a little bit, you know, like he picked the wrong Donna, his best friend, and he picked the wrong one. So I don't know if that's going to have any play in what's coming up. But yeah, now we're in the regeneration episode for our beloved 14th Doctor, as I love to call him, 1014. You know, this episode is going to be very emotional. Luckily, I did bring some tissue in case I get a little bit of weeping angels going on. But at the end of the last episode, the Doctor landed not at the same time, but you know, a few days or months after. And when they walked out, they were met with Wilf. And I don't know. I heard a rumor that the new TARDIS is wheelchair accessible because Wilf was supposed to have a bigger part in this episode, but unfortunately he did die, Bernard Cribbins. So I don't know if we're just going to get him a little bit in the beginning and the end. We have to get more. I don't know how they're going to do it. Obviously they're going to let him go out in the best way possible because, you know, Bernard means so much to the Whovian family. I'm sad because this is David's last outing as the Doctor. Not just like, you know, coming back in like he did for the 50th or whatever, because I'm sure he'll be there in the 70th and the 80th and the 90th, but this is his last time as like the main show Doctor, you know, and I don't want him to go. But as my beloved 12th Doctor says, everything ends and it's always sad, but everything starts again and that's always happy. And at the end of this episode, we're going to get Ncuti Gatwa as the 15th Doctor, presumably. I don't know. Maybe there's going to be something, and Tennant and Ncuti are going to have to work together in the Christmas special, or I don't know. I doubt that's going to happen. I'm pretty sure the Celestial Toymaker is going to make the Doctor regenerate. That's going to be awful. That's going to be very sad. But I don't know what else to say. I want to get into this episode because I am so excited. And after this, we have like, what, a two or 3 week break or something until the Christmas special. So anyway, guys, if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm and subscribe and hit that little bell in the corner because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're going to get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. Although these reactions, you know, they're come out a couple days after, so it's like you get them a day before everybody else. But still, you know, time is time, and what is the show if not about time? So, and also, if you guys want to help me out, please share this with all your fan groups and Reddits and threads and all that kind of stuff. The more people that watch, the more I can do reactions just like this. And yeah, I guess without any further ado, let's bid adieu to 1014, and Donna Noble as well. I think we're going to be getting Rose Noble as 15's companion. So I don't know. I want to know, and I guess I'm going to find out right now. Let's do it.
Behold, we have everything. Stollen, ja. Snaken und Letters und the rules.
We can already tell that he's loving this role.
Who does not want a hobby horse and to go clippity clop?
I want the hobby horsin'.
I just want this, really.
Stooky
Uh-oh. I've read a Goosebumps book about this before.
We leave the family all alone. Poor Stooky.
Let's not do this. Let's not have creepy dolls, please. Not this episode.
Just him, thank you.
Hold on. I can't remember if I've seen a story with the Celestial Toymaker, because I have seen quite a lot of the classic Doctor Who, but I haven't seen everything. Was he with 2? Like where the second Doctor went into like a storybook and all the letters were really tall? Was that the Celestial Toymaker, or was he with the 5th Doctor? I feel like I've seen him before, but I'm not sure. Obviously, this is like another incarnation of him. And is the Celestial Toymaker a Time Lord, by the way? I don't know that either.
It's my employer, Mr. John Logie Bear.
Yogi Bear? Let's find some picnic baskets.
It's a new thing called television.
What a wonderful game. But it's come to mean stupid.
Is this like a 1920s version of Max Headroom? Look at that resolution!
I'll need a moving image.
It's creepy, but it's time. Okay, you can get down if you want now. Doctor's not very happy. He just got home, saw one of his best friends, his other best friend, and everything just literally went to hell around him.
What are you doing? I can't drive. Which means I pay my taxes. This road is mine.
We see you back there. Does he see the doctor?
I've always been right.
Dude, the doctor's under nobody's control. You can say that to make yourself sound impressive or whatever, but request your assistance.
What my granddad safe, all right? You got that?
We'll keep your family safe.
That wasn't Wilf in the chair, was he? Damn, maybe he won't be in any more of it. They're getting very good at towing that TARDIS. The doctor's looking back like, last time they did this, I was hanging on the bottom.
Kate Lethbridge Stewart.
Oh, she does not look happy. Oh, she looks very happy. What's that band on her arm?
How do we fight the human race?
Guns and fists. And why isn't it affecting everybody? Just whoever watches like a broadcast, maybe?
Oh, no way.
That is the best news, Melanie.
Melanie. That's old Donna.
I wasn't the first redhead.
Melanie was with 6, I want to say.
Every single human being thinks they're right and won't be told otherwise.
Those must be to stop them from getting the giggle.
Why should I care about you?
No change there then.
Pretty much, Donna.
But we call it the CDEX. Keeps everything calm.
An invention of the Blinks.
Hello, the Flinks.
What the fuck is the Vlinks? Is that a robot or a cyborg robot alien? I want a new Torchwood or a new Unit show with Melanie.
Deactivate my ZDEX.
Busy day?
The person demanding information from me is an alien with 2 hearts.
Get her another one.
And as for her, I've seen you walk.
One of my brothers said something about that last night, too. Oh, shit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Shirley,
No need.
It's a mobility thing.
It
that
keeps spiking
can't
inside
walk,
every
you know?
single person's head.
Can't you give everyone a ZDEX?
Imagine trying that.
Monitor us and microwave our brains.
Of course.
Anti-Z-Dex.
Why would we ever wear a mask? All it does is make it hard to breathe.
COSAT is the final link in the chain. The world is now 100% online.
I guess good job, Elon Musk.
Everyone has access to a screen.
What if it's a tune? Teaching my daughter how to play the recorder till she said this is not who I am. And that was the start of a whole other conversation, believe you me. If
That's funny.
maybe it's music.
A classic arpeggio.
Or something.
La 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 la.
I can't read music, but I was kind of right, wasn't I?
I know that tune. It's like it's been buried in my head for years. I found the exact same notes.
They giggle in everyone's head. The very first image has been hiding in every screen ever since.
A little bit like the silence. So the Toymaker put it in there from the very beginning.
Screen after screen after screen.
Finally connected worldwide.
And now everybody had it.
Had enough screens to be complete.
This is a very master type plan. I kind of dig this.
The human race might be clever and bright. It's also savage and venal. That's who you are. Using your intelligence to be stupid.
Today,
Yeah.
We've got the galvanic beam. Trouble is, taking our satellite will have international consequences.
you have my permission.
He's the president of the world still, apparently. I like Dr. Tower better than Avengers Tower.
Hello.
Hi. Quick version. Travelled the stars. Good old Sablon Blitz. Died falling over a whiskey bottle. And I thought, time to go home. Then Kate offered me a job, and here I am.
Very good work with the music. You should think about joining UNIT.
Please, I will watch that show.
60,000.
It's really not a lot.
plus 5 weeks holiday.
Done.
All right. That's how you negotiate, Donna.
October 1925.
All right, that's where you're going. This is so cool. Like, Doctor, you got to go to the 1920s. Got it. Jump in. Go. Get it done. I love it.
Mel, you've never mentioned her.
I'm a billion years old. Talk about every one of them.
That's weird to hear him say. Last time he said his age, he said his age. He said I was like 902. Oh, and he's just waiting for him.
The ball is the first game. Everybody loves the ball. Tells her here 5 billion. Then the last human picks up the skull of his enemy and said, that is the final ball of all. Yeah.
Enough.
Oh, no, no. Wondered which one
knows
of you
her.
had the balls.
Go back to the TARDIS.
You never tell me to do that.
Oh, but he is recognizing me. Get pleased.
I love to see the Doctor scared so much. Okay, so
The Toymaker.
was he with 2 then? Because that was the first Doctor. It was a colorized version, I see. That's awesome.
If the ball was the first game, what was the second? Hide and seek!
He told you. He told you, Donna. He told you.
Don't tell me he's got his own TARDIS.
I was just going to ask that. He's not a Time Lord, is he?
TARDIS is an idea that Toymaker would throw away. We've stepped inside his domain, and it's governed by the rules of play.
I walked in universes where the laws of physics were devised by the mind of a madman.
Is that what 11 was talking about?
When I was young, I made a terrible mistake. I let the TARDIS fall beneath the under-universe. I cast that sword at the edge of the universe. I played a game and let him in.
You always say.
What do I say? What do I say? Sonic and TARDIS and Time Lord, take that away. What am I?
Just a bloke in a box.
My dad used to say, games don't have a memory. Every game starts from scratch.
Oh, I like that.
Good job, Mr. Noble. Donna's very important. Don't get too far away from her. Don't do that, Doctor. Why? That's like rule 1. Don't separate yourself, and you slam that door in her face.
What happened?
I bought a toy.
The Giggle. What are these?
Oh my.
Now I dance.
Do you like my puppets? Here's my favorite one.
Oh my god, that was cool. I wonder how many of the Doctor's nightmares or something we're gonna see in this place. A little bit like the hotel, remember, with the Minotaur? Oh, you kick it in its face, Donna. Kick it in its little puppet face.
Sticky Sue. I lost my precious hubby. They threw me in the cubby. He won't come home to me because they burnt him on TV.
All the children. Just fucking knock them off, yeah.
You've seen the widow cry. Now it's time to die.
My name's Donna. Now you're a goner.
Hell yeah.
Anything to add?
Nah, we're good. We're good. Donna just made some little orphan puppets.
The show is just beginning. Tona Nobel, this is for you. He met a friend called Amy Pont. He be liking the redheads.
Don't do this to the Doctor.
And she died.
She died of old age.
Well, that's all right then.
Clara was killed by a bird.
She still survives.
Well, that's all right then.
Bill was killed by the Cybermen.
Her consciousness survives.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
That's gonna be the stinger.
The flux was killing everything.
I challenge you to a game.
You don't piss off the Doctor.
I gambled with God and made him a jack-in-the-box. The master was dying, and when he lost, I sealed him inside my gold tooth. There's only one player I didn't dare face.
Is that Missy in there?
The one who waits.
Who's the one who waits? We're not gonna know, obviously. Russell. Oh, Russell.
Why does everyone think they're right?
That's the game of the 21st century. The never-ending game. Name your challenge.
That's cut.
Highest card wins.
Doctor, this is a very dangerous game you're playing. Not good, not bad.
I won the game. Many years ago. You won today. And you know, 2 players are bound by one inviolable rule.
Best of 3.
Okay, clever, Doctor.
2023.
I'm already running!
She's I'm on top of it, Doctor. That was a really cool effect. Rolling in on itself.
2023.
Winner takes all.
So the Doctor played that game knowing that he would probably lose. Win or lose, he would have another shot. So he could have ended it right there, or he could have ended it with this. It was a good play by the Doctor.
Satellite within range.
41 minutes in. We only got 20 minutes left of this.
We did it!
It's not it.
How bad is it, Doctor? What are we fighting?
An elemental force beyond the rules of the universe.
It's the Spice Girls playing.
Oh, I think he's here.
Oh, shit. All you need is positivity. What is he capable of? I loved Posh Spice back in the day. Oh, don't do that to Kate. I watched that movie way too much because I was just like in love with her and Baby. Oh, Jesus. Stop. That was one heart he did. That was one heart. Wow, that was a really cool scene.
Who is he?
The Toymaker.
Oh my god, he's got the galvanic beam.
I am liking this, Gone.
Get back inside. Every game is Canadian and audience, yeah.
He's gonna shoot the doctor with that laser, isn't he?
Where are my staff?
I think they're still falling.
Just tossed him.
Why you're so small? Think of the good you could do. Your good and your bad are nothing to me. All that exists is to win or to lose.
So come with me. We can take your games back to the stars. We can be celestial.
And yet, I have fallen in love with humanity.
He says he's above good and evil, but he's just cruel, and that's evil.
Then there are the mind games, dating and ghosting. I'm in no hurry to leave this place. Who's next?
Your fight is with me! One more game!
I played the first game with one doctor, played the second game with this doctor. Therefore, I play the third game with the next doctor.
No, not already. Shit. No. We're not gonna get a speech.
He's not dying alone.
No. Come on.
I'm gonna be with it.
So am I.
Handmaidens.
It's not dying.
I know. You're gonna be someone else. Every single one of you is fantastic.
It's time.
David, thank you so very much. Thank you for everything.
Here we go again. Allons-y.
Could you pull?
It's gonna be another snap regeneration, like 11 to 12.
Feels different this time.
No way. Was I right? Was I fucking right? Was I right? How is this happening?
You're me. Not me. I am completely me.
Push. How is this happening? What is happening?
I don't know.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
I have bi-generated.
Bi-generation! What does this mean? What does bi-generation mean?
I challenge you to a game.
Oh my god! How? We got like 5 minutes left.
Name your challenge, Doctor.
The first game ever. Catch.
If you drop it, you lose.
They're just gonna omit him. Hey! He just got into it. He wants the master back. Goddamn, Doctor!
We won! And my prize is to banish you from existence.
What about the master?
Please.
What about the master?
My legions are coming.
What about the master? It's in the tooth. What? You know?
How many died down there?
I've got you.
So, the doctor didn't die. There's the... Who grabbed that? Was that the girl in the wheelchair?
Never stopped. Put on trial. Key to time. The devastation of Logopolis. Adric. River Song. The Time War.
You're saying you need to stop.
That means David Tennant can come back. David Tennant can come back whenever the hell Russell wants him to. I love this so much.
I've worked out what happened. You changed your face to come home.
Well, I could never let the TARDIS go.
What if?
The TARDIS didn't bi-generate either, did it? Where'd they get Harley Quinn's hammer from?
Toymaker's domain is still lingering.
No.
You won the game. You get a prize, honey.
2 people won the game.
It's mine.
No!
I am so sorry. No.
Oh, that's not bad.
Jukebox.
He's gonna want his old TARDIS. That's his TARDIS. That's right. Yep. This is how it should be. Wow, this opens up so much. This opens up an infinite amount of possibilities.
You weren't gonna leave without saying goodbye, were you?
Come here.
The doctor's got a brother. Twin, now. Sort of.
I love you. Get out.
I'm not doing that.
This is amazing. No sadness in this episode. No sadness. Except for maybe right now.
Don't go sneaking off
I
tonight.
thought Rose was gonna go off with the doctor.
What's that mean?
Was just
once.
Just can't turn down my favourite niece.
I like that.
Well, that's what you are. My brother-in-law, the evil stepmother.
Hiss! And Grandad, where is he? Shooting moles.
I gave the moles a force field. I love the moles.
So he did. That was all he shot. It's all right. Sleep well, Wilf.
Do you miss it out there?
Fought all those battles for all those years. Now I know what for. This.
You have a family. Something stable for once.
I've never been so happy in my life.
Is this his? Is this 15's theme? I don't even know what to say. Like, how am I going to recap this episode? All right, everybody. That was the 60th anniversary special finale. That was the Giggle. I'm just going to recap the episode very quickly. Neil Patrick Harris as the Celestial Toymaker, just brilliant. All his antics, his wild... everything about... I don't really care about the Toymaker right now. I don't. I'm so sorry. Neil Patrick Harris is just... I was excited for him to be in this, but he was a little overshadowed by the bi-generation. Holy shit. Okay, so... Neil Patrick Harris, really good. He uses a puppet to put in a signal in all TVs, and when the internet goes everywhere around the world, that's when the signal kicks in. Cool. Everybody thinks they're right. It's just a big fun and games thing to him because humans play a lot of games. That's cool. I like that. Whatever. It doesn't matter. So the doctor plays a game with him, and he loses. It was the splitting the deck thing, which I thought was cool because regardless, win or lose, either he wins and he stops this thing early, or he loses and he still has another chance because that means they would have been tied because of when he played with the first Doctor. So since he already played with the first and the 14th Doctor, he's like, I'm not going to play with this face again. So he shoots him with that laser, and the Doctor's just getting shot by it, and then he regenerates into himself again. Like, you're like, what? But then he says, like, it feels different. And both Mel, by the way, Mel and goddamn Kate is there, and Mel and Donna pull the Doctor's arm, and the Doctor starts to separate into Ncuti Gatwa's 15th Doctor and David Tennant's 14th Doctor. They bi-generate. The first time it's ever happened, and they said it's been like a rumor or something like that, but I've never heard of that term in the show, in classics or now, so I don't know if that's just something that maybe it was like brought up in a novel or a comic book or something, and then he just kind of made it happen in the show. So what does this mean going forward? Because we have the 15th Doctor with his TARDIS. That was another really cool thing they did. The game was still in play, and they both challenged the Toymaker, and since 14 got his wish, which was to oust the Toymaker from our reality forever, and he did drop the gold tooth. What, Leela? That was a loud meow, dude. So the Master is free again. Which version are we going to see? I don't know. Because he said the Master came to him dying. So that could have been John Sims' Master. Or that could have been Sasha's Master from 13. I don't know. It's going to be some Master, and I'm just going to be excited to see him back. Okay, calming down a little bit, because I'm still... So now in the Doctor Who universe, we have 3 TARDISes out in the wild. We have me and Clara off on their own little adventures in their diner TARDIS. Now we have 14, who sometimes take some trips here and there. And we have 15... who is going to be our main focus. So realistically, they're the same person. They're the same Doctor. I was going to say, which one's the real Doctor? But they're the same Doctor. It's like the osmosis split or something, whatever that term's called. So David literally can show up whenever he has some free time, and he calls up Russell, hey, I'm free next week, do you want the 14th Doctor to come in? Sure, why not? I would watch 2 simultaneous Doctor Who shows. Just letting you know, BBC, Disney, if you want to have, like, Saturday is for 14 and Sunday is for 15, I will watch them. Everybody will watch them. I just can't believe we didn't lose 14. And his last words, by the way, was, I'm ready. So I was kind of right about that. And then his last word, looking into the horizon, was Allons-y, and then nothing. I thought it was going to be just like a quick thing, and he wasn't going to be able to say anything or have any meaningful moment, but he really did take that little bit of time, and it really meant a lot. But it didn't matter because he survived. So nothing of him died then, which is strange. The regeneration energy must have healed. And maybe this is possible because the Doctor now knows that he is a billion-year-old, probably older, godlike being. And maybe that is why the firm, or fuck, what were they? I can't remember what those were called. The people that like mind-wiped the Doctor. That might be why they brainwashed and mind-wiped the Doctor so many times, is so he didn't know that he had this ability. Because if maybe even the Doctor is like a virus for this universe where it can bi-generate and just populate another universe. I don't know. Can this happen again? Is it only once per Time Lord? Time being God? Because obviously the Doctor is not a Time Lord, but that's just what he goes by. And Ncuti Gatwa's Doctor is so good so far. He shows up, and since they bi-generated, like Ncuti took his underwear, and that means 14 is just going commando under those trousers. So 14's in his whitey tighties, the button-up shirt and the tie, and then Tennant's got like the undershirt and the vest. And they played just a game of toss, which is brought it back to the beginning of the episode with like the first game ever, but it was just kind of a strange, like, this is what we're gonna do. I thought they were gonna use that ball to somehow trick the Toymaker into doing something, but it was literally just playing catch, which whatever, it was like a good 30 seconds. But yeah, he dropped it, and that was it. Ncuti's Doctor seems like he's gonna be very clever. Even 14 didn't think of that, but you know, maybe that's because Ncuti's the older Doctor. There seems like I'm missing something big, but the degeneration, the bi-generation, I think was the biggest part of this episode. Maybe the biggest thing to ever happen in Doctor Who, because we have two Doctors, not just a meta-crisis Doctor where it's like a human going off with Rose in another dimension. We have a full-fledged Time Lord who is the same in two forms. You know, it's like when 11 and 10 meet up or whatever. They're the same person, but in different times. This is the same person from the same time, if that makes sense, which I don't think it does, but you know what I'm talking about because you just saw this jumble of an episode. Not in a bad way. It was a good jumble, and I am just... Russell T. Davies, thank you so very much. This was amazing, and I cannot wait till Christmas, because we're going to be getting a full-on Ncuti episode, unless, you know, he calls on 14, he calls on his brother, because the Doctor not only has a family with the Nobles and Mel, but he has a brother, kind of, somebody that he can actually talk to, and maybe that will come into play later, or maybe that's just something the Doctor needs, is somebody like him, literally him, to vent with, because who can know you better than you? And I just thought this was beautiful. I can't wait to see what Russell does with this, because he is just getting started, and he made the timeless child thing not so dumb to me just with this episode, and if that's what that implies. But I gotta know what you thought of this episode. What did you think of the Celestial Toymaker and, of course, the bi-generation? You gotta let me know in the comment box down below. And remember, if you like this reaction and want to keep seeing more just like it, please make sure you hit that like button for the algorithm, and subscribe, and hit that little bell in the corner, because it'll tell you when my next video comes out, which is usually every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I also do some bonus videos and barely stream. And if you guys want to support the channel financially, the Patreon and everything else is down below. And with the Patreon, you're gonna get these reactions full length in a week or weeks before the YouTube audience. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. So thank you so very much for joining me on the very first bi-generation episode of Doctor Who. You know I love and appreciate every single one of you. And remember, if you're gonna go outside, wear a mask, don't be an ass, and I will see you all shortly after Christmas with Ncuti Gatwa's premiere solo episode. You know, real quick, I thought he was gonna take Rose. I thought Rose was gonna be the new companion, but maybe he's gonna get his companion on Christmas, or maybe he's just gonna have like a one-off episode and then find his companion for season 1, the official start of season 1, hopefully next year. I don't want to wait more than a year, BBC. You got some Disney money now? Let's go ahead and spend that around and speed up the process for these seasons. So, again, thank you so very much. I love every single one of you, and happy holidays. Take it easy, guys.
Well, that's all right then.